Hello and welcome to another video. Today we will be making, or actually, we will be making a couple motorcycles. What camera view am I using? This right here is a motorcycle. I made this one specifically for like MotoGP, like Motorcycle Grand Prix, I think. So, this one's pretty good. It's my sharp turn, no wobble one. But this view is awful. That's gonna make me throw up. First person view is not any better. Oh dear. Okay, racing's a tad bit better. So, basically, I made this so I can compete in the MotoGP for the Trailmakers, which did not go well, because I think I lost a couple rounds. But this thing goes to 160 miles per hour and has a pretty good lap time if I didn't make any mistakes, you know. This thing isn't made to look good at all. I mean, it's my first motorcycle I think I've made. And to be honest, it works pretty well. I'm walking in. Occasionally, sometimes there's this wobble. For normal bicycles, I think it's called a death wobble. That's like the steering hinge. But for me, it's the back wheels and it just jumps and stuff. Oh, 11 seconds. My previous record. I think my previous record was with this vehicle. It was that, or either the top speed, which was made for even faster driving, but not for, like, default performance. Because I added a couple things, and a couple more engines. Which causes this thing to go up to, like, 200 miles per hour. Definitely uncontrollable on this track. So I can show you guys, I guess. So that was 167 or 168 miles per hour. This thing goes up to 200. And this one does have the death wobbles, because it is much more insane. Alright. Maybe it doesn't have the death wobble. I don't know. And it does drift a little bit, because I turned down the tire pressure in the back, I think. Why the back? Well, you need higher turning ability, so I just turned up the tire thing in front. Tire pressure. Man, when you're concentrating, you can't think. You see those wobbles. Uh-oh. I didn't crash this time. Bam. So, for the MotoGP bike I was modeling after, quote-unquote modeling after, but we're gonna make another one with the new version. So this is the MotoGP. We're gonna make this bike first, which hopefully will be better than this one. This one here is specifically for performance. I have no reason to make any look decisions either. So, goodbye. So here we go. Here is not my bike, actually. This is a bike by the future aerospace engineer. I think that's what his full name was on Trailmakers. This is how it looks. It's a pretty cool looking bike. He gave it to me for free. So thank you so much. So I'll be using this as my model. So I can see a couple things here. It uses the zero drag glitch on some parts. Like this part right here hasn't been zero dragged. His back wheel is definitely moved, and the front wheel is not. So it's completely straight front wheel, unlike mine. Actually, no. This whole front part actually moves, it seems. So there's a piston here, and then there's a piston here. So the top body pulls into the main body, while the engine down here pulls up into the main body too. Crazy. That's really interesting. And then the front part, the gauge here, it actually turns inwards. And this guy does have downforce, by the way, which is really, really cool. This downforce is impressive. So, let's put this away now, and let's get building onto the actual bike. So, let's see, the motorcycle bike part, and then I want to have this aerodynamic as possible, because I want to have high speed, but I also want to keep it under 200, because anything above like 200 would be death. So, let's get those pistons ready. Hey, it's a piston. Piston for you. Let's go into the main body, and the main body should hopefully have a piston down here too. I just wonder where I'll put all those. So, I guess I will use the standard car wheel. No, I won't. I will use the motor. I'll use this for now. I just think it looks cool. Anyways, I will have this about here, because I want this to be just downwards a little bit. So we can have this, turn this around. And then, no matter how this works. So this whole top part is rotating, but this part isn't. This part is rotating right here. The hinge really needs to be touching the wheel over there. And it also looks that the wheel is completely straight, but not gonna worry about it. Yeah. So I'm gonna bring up the energy level from like a 2 to like a 4. I don't know if that makes a difference. I'm also gonna do like a slight Markiplier impression, because I think it should help with the energy levels. I like Markiplier. I put that on the wrong side. Markiplier. Interesting. I wonder how I made my bike. So, where's my seat? So my seat is over there, and then my wheel is just like 1 block behind. I mean, that's fine. Because I want this. You know what? Right there. So, here should be like that. I'm assuming. Not the best. It didn't really pull it into the body, but let me grab out my model. My buddy here. So, where's the... So this thing is there, and it just pulls onto a body part. But it is slightly above the wheel for his. So I guess... I am right. This is weird. I am also wanting to keep my speed down to only 2 engines. For many reasons. The only one being, I think it works better that way. Okay, so now I'm going to have another one of these, which will pull into the main body. And I'm gonna set these to no controls, starting position 0, and auto reset, which will hopefully give me a good view. I want to keep this somewhere. If I really have to make this that lopsided. Oh dear. Where's my disconnected part? Oh. Right there. Good heavens. I guess I can move this here. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad. Right. Oh dear. Well, it seems I piston glitched 2 engines together. Hopefully that's fine. We'll go with the Piston Glaceon. So, we'll go with this for a 6, and then this will be at a 4. Oh, yay! Yay. Oh dear. No, no. Where am I? Okay. Get back in the builder, please. Okay. What in the world was that? Should I not glitch these two get together? What's the deal? So, let me look at this again. So, this is just one block above this one. They're not in each other. Got it. Got it. Thought so. Better. Where's my wheel? Where'd the wheel go? Where'd it go? Okay, much better, much better. It's not gonna explode on me now. Hopefully. We also got some problems with the looks. It looks awful. Right now. Probably because it is. But I could think of some ways to make it not awful, right? One of which being this. Now the engines and stuff aren't gonna be glitched into each other completely. Actually, I think that works much better than before, actually. Interesting. 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 Now we also need, something in the back. How do you get this backward? No, not well. Oh, you just... Oh, okay. I'm better than... I'm better than... Yeah, I'm better than... Okay, I'm gonna get so many copyright strikes. Let's see, yo. 20 minutes on. On the weekend. Being apples while recording. Hopefully now you mind. All is good now. So the speed. I'm gonna set this to like 15 angle because that's what I did before. The strength is gonna be like, I don't know, 25. Dampening. 10. Actually 5. Alright. It's negative power. Oopsie. I think we could go back to like, I don't know, 25 strength. That again. It's that again. Hopefully. I'll turn this off. Hopefully my bike doesn't go into hell. No, I don't want to go there yet. So now we got a perfectly good structure of the 3 wheel. and it actually looks kind of good. The problem is, actually nothing. No, I don't want to build it. Go away. I think it's disgusting looking. Mine is better. Go to the video, please. Please. Go to my Formula 1 video, please. Go watch it. After this one, of course, obviously. So, one thing I think we can do is, self-promotion. I'm kidding. One thing I think we can do is, obviously put one of these in there. And then, we're gonna put a front... Actually, I don't think a front and back one would be good. That'd be weird, actually. No! Get away from me. I don't ever want to see this. Structure not saved. Of course it's not saved. I'm building it right now. It's gonna be saved in my history. So, I think that looks fine for now. I don't know what I'm gonna put here. Maybe another engine. Not sure. For now, I'm gonna put a camouflaged thing there to remind me I need to put something there. I'm gonna get copyright strikes from Hatsune Miku. Puzzling. I don't have my old vehicle. I can toss you out there. I'll keep my blocks. Good. Stay there. Be my model. Be my model. Perfect model human. The subject. We're gonna have this one, and that's gonna be at like a 30 angle steering help. 50, because 50 is good. Strength. 100's fine. Speed 2. Dampening. Who cares? Now we got a pretty good, decent looking steering. Now the issue is headlights. Don't worry about the scrolling out again. I'm just scrolling down a page. I don't know how the spikes actually look. I have an image beside me, or I can show you guys. I don't have a good, like, a view. But, you know, I can work something out. I always work something out. So, I'll put this here, and then gotta figure out something. I'm probably gonna use that same design I just used a couple seconds ago. There's no 1x4 wedge. Side wedge. There's this, but that's not as enjoyable. Because it's 3 long, and then you can't really attach it anywhere. How about this, this too? Yeah. Just gonna copy this from my other build. Yeah, that's fine. And I think I can pull this one back a little bit, because it's too far forward, in my opinion. All we need is a couple more of those, small servo joints. And then we'll be all good. Now these are going to be at no control, 2 speed, 15 angle, strength 100, dampening, none, and hold position. We're going to have that back thing linked up to these 2 servo joints. We're going to have a suspension piece linked up into... It'd be funny if I use this. Oh man, that looks... No. So, I'm gonna use this thing. And, because the wheel is, like, large, I didn't want to do it all the way down here. I wanted to have it a little bit of shape. So, down here in the corner here, down here in the corner here, down here, so, I need something that's like, whatchamacallit, aerodynamic, and a 1x1 block, but we don't have any of those, because the pipe blocks are no longer aerodynamic. Look at this. So guess what we do have? Something that looks awful. The L bracket. The L bracket looks invisible while also being very aerodynamic. It sucks. And also, yeah. How's this? Okay. Interesting. Oh, yeah, it's probably because I attached it straight to the, okay. I'll explain that to you guys later. And look at this beauty. It's a salamander. And it's going the wrong way. There we go. Looks like the front wheel's having a seizure. Ooh. Well, now, time to solve that. That problem indeed. We can also solve a couple other problems. One of the problems is it looks awful. So we're gonna add a couple of these. And yeah. These things. Including... And then we're gonna put this right behind it. Why not? No. No. No! No! I gotta put some of these parts on the front here. See if they do anything. The looks of it. It does nothing. Just hides inside of the other block. I need something that can make this bike look 10 times better. One of which could be moving this inwards. But I also think that makes it look shorter. How many blocks long is my guy's bike? So let me align the wheels real quick. Now this is the exact same length, I think. Yeah. And for some reason also the exact same height. Cool, right? Yeah. Stealing other people's creation. I'm kidding, I didn't steal it. Why would you think I stealed it? Now we gotta do some of the more piston glitching stuff. I realized my chair is kind of far away from my desk. Hello. Coming nice and close with the mic today. So, now we're gonna add this 1x1 block. This 1x2 rounded piece. Rounded. Well rounded. Just like you. You're very well rounded, I hope. Eating healthy. Bodily functions. And then we'll add this right here. Hopefully. Oh. Hopefully that looks good. Oh yeah, that looks super good. I'm on a roll. One problem is this looks not good. So we're gonna add just a couple more of these glass blocks. Normally I listen to music while doing things, but not today. Because I'm recording videos, and when I record videos I can't listen to music. You guys are the only ones that get to listen to music. It pains me. Do you think that looks good? I can change it whenever I want. Should I get a 3x? I think I should. Like a there, and then a there. You think? Ooh, dear. My wheels aren't even on the ground. Okay. Oh, I see the problem. I see the problem. I see the problem. Okay. Oh, guess that's all I can do, really. Oh, dear. Oh, no. My bicycle's attacking me. Did I forget to remove the controls or something? They're not on there. What in the world? Why are they backwards again? Why? I told you to go outwards. Okay, there you go. Good boy. Good boy. Doing what I asked you to do. Now I'm gonna have to race with this thing. Okay, whatever. Test drive was necessary. But right now, even without the weird steering gyro, it works really well, I think. Did I add the steering gyro? No, I didn't. Which is actually surprising. I think this works really well. Being at a maximum of slower than my testing vehicles, or my other bike, it works very well. Has no wheel wobbles. Well, not yet, at least. And it drifts very well, actually. Probably because of all the glitching I've done. And it spins out. Sometimes. Spinning out just slightly. Which is the drifting part. And I kinda like it. I think it drives much better than my other vehicle. So, you know, we might have a chance of making a slightly good bike. Though I can see some areas for improvement. I'm already 2 minutes in, because I was building the whole time. I also have no change in suspension, by the way. Which is something I gotta do. If I'm gonna use this anywhere else other than this one track. Which is not something I plan to do as often. I feel like they should add more race tracks. Like, more like the the Grand Prix. Because this Grand Prix is big, yes. But, I don't think it's enough. So. Okay, now we gotta add a couple things. So, did I add the steering gyro? No, I did not. And I don't think I have space for it. I'm puzzling, actually. Maybe I screwed myself over. I'm trying to decide if this is good or bad. Let's see if I can add the steering gyro here. No, I cannot. No. Please don't. No, I cannot, it seems. So, it's either I have to stick it in here. Brutally. Which I can't, because it's vertical. Or, I just stick it on the back and act like nothing happened. What should Dora do? Dora the Explorer. That's Mickey D. I'm so bad at this. That's Mickey Mouse. I'm over here singing Mickey Mouse while talking about Dora Explorer. I really do not know my old like kindergarten shows or whatever those are called. Now this should be a rounded to sharp corner. They don't have. I don't have one that's like normal. You know? It's like a 1x4. But then a 1x4 is not something I'm looking at. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe. No, it's not. Because it's going the opposite way I want it to. Man. So disappointing. Sad. Sad time. Sad time. Where can I fit something? This thing has bad arrow too. Do circles in general just have bad arrow? Like, this is making me confused. Cause like, it's not supposed to be weird. You know? For this back part, I might just add an L bracket. To make it look good. Like I always do. Like that. Now it looks like something worth sitting in. But then again, this thing might need a little upwards lift. I'll leave that like that for now. Maybe. No. Can't do it. Just can't. Three by four. No. 1x4. Maybe. 3x4. Right there. Maybe right there. Good looking. Good looking stuff right there. That's funny. So, what do I want to do about these two arrow pieces? Because, like, I can either stick them into the chair, or stick them from the chair. One of which I can't do. Dampening, none. Much better, actually. Oh dear. My bike doesn't like that. Delete. Delete. So I guess I'll have to do that. No. It's the no drag glitch. No drag glitch. I can't even say that right. Wait, that's the wrong thing. This thing right here. The no drag glitch. The no drag glitch. Make scrap. It's not attached to anything. The no drag glitch causes anything that is in front of it to have no drag. That's basically what it is. But it is now much faster. acceleration-wise. It also has no assistance turning. Only one downside. And I just gotta find out how to fit that in there. Because it's either I can replace this engine, or I try to shove it somewhere. I don't know. Maybe down here. That looks horrible. Maybe. Maybe not, actually. No, it does look horrible. That won't help. So what happens if I put this here and then just, you know, just cover it up, act like it doesn't exist? What's blocking me? Oh, that doesn't help. I need your dampening to be nothing. What collision was it then? Not the back wheel. Maybe it's the front thing. It is the front thing. Dang it. Alright. There's a gap in between there now. So I guess we gotta add something that makes it look good. Huh. This aerodynamic? Nothing. It's weird how the seat doesn't have aerodynamics. Really, really weird. That looks like it sucks. Now, how do I say this? We don't got anything. So one thing I could possibly try is to glitch more things into each other. It could be a possibility, yes. But then, also, maybe not. Like, that includes doing this. It's a big no-no. So, what can I do? Nothing. I don't think I can do anything about this. Guess this is gonna have to be nothing. And we're gonna have this sitting here forever. From now on. Wonder what happened to that, no drag piece. Did I delete it? I think I made that. Yeah, I probably did. Where is the detachable block? Make scrap. That really important. So it should be gone as soon as I load it in. Which is perfect for no drag. That also means I can probably also do that on the front here. And now the man, I was gonna try doing some things for these. Then I realized this thing's in the way. One block longer, I guess. Or I can do a piston piece. Another piston glitch. Which is, pull this thing in. So I'm gonna have this right about here. And these things just go out like 2 blocks. Right about there. This thing goes all the way down to 0. I'm gonna put this right here because I think it's too small. There we go. Perfect. Now the suspension isn't glitching out. Now I gotta worry about the actual thing itself. The strength is gonna have to be 3.5 strength. I gotta tune it down a little bit. This is way too strong. I don't know, 3, I guess. 3.5. Bit too much. Oh man, that's epic. Look at this thing go. It performs much better than the other bike, to be honest. And it doesn't have a fin in the front either. It also probably doesn't need downforce like the bike by Aero. Because I'm using gyros, so. Well, I mean, he does use gyros too, but for for other things, I think. And I didn't look where I was going. So now, time to start working on the Aero for this. So I want to use these because they look cool. But then they're also the wrong size. So guess what we're doing? We're doing this again. Now that looks cool, but then it's not covering all the Aero, so. I don't think they'll notice. I don't think anybody will notice that. Now I'm getting like 170. Let me head back to that straight away again. Oh man, this performance is really, really good. $180. Maybe 190? 180 max. So, that's the bike. For the most part. That glitch on this side looks amazing. Well, this one looks bland. You could probably put something here too, but actually I am going to. I was about to say, but nah. Well, I need to put something aerodynamic on this side, and also on the other side. Ooh. That looks good. Now, time to put on some, panels. These panels are going to be here for panel reasons and panel stuff. Panel. I'm gonna do a 4-block panel instead of the normal. Oh dear. So I guess I'm gonna have to do it like this. This one also like this? No. Oh, it needs to be like this. Can I also make like this? Yeah, no problem. Now they're actually aligned. But now I don't get that cool pattern anymore. But that's fine. It's gonna get covered up anyways. So this side, this panel. That side, this panel. Bottom. No, it actually doesn't work. So I need the panel up here. And I need this panel right here. To be over here. And man, that looks cool. Probably gonna have to add a detachable block underneath here too. Over here, I'm probably gonna put... Where's that mech cheek? There's the mech cheek shell. Ooh. But no, I gotta use this mech cheek, because this one's better. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Gotta fix that. Let's see what I can do. That doesn't look good. Because this will be glitched into the other block. So I gotta do something related. Maybe that block. Right there. It really does not like it. Maybe... 0.2. Oh, it's because it's glitching into the piston. That's why. When something's glitching into the piston, what shall you do? Nothing. You shall do nothing. I think it works fine without that problem. So now we gotta add some reverse arrow. That one's gotta be a 3. Quarter cone by 3. And then I kind of want the chair here to be unobscured. Because if I obscure it in any way possible... Oh, actually... The seat doesn't have a problem with it, I guess. The seat also doesn't look completely in to the body anymore. That's one bad part about this. That's like on top of the engine. You can't really move that. Unless I move the engine downwards. Which I probably... No, I can't. Because of these. I also see that MotoGP seems to also like their bottom piece here to lift. So I'm going to use the corners here instead. maybe this. That works pretty well. Now the middle section's a problem. Now that's gonna be missing. We also gotta change this then. This to that. This thing. Another this. Now that was a little bit more better. Kind of. The part here looks empty because of this. So I got. I think that'll be fine. Not something everybody will notice. For now, I think it works pretty okay. Just got a problem with the chair being like that. I would love to move it down a little bit, but it's either that or I move the whole body upwards, just slightly, like that. You know, I don't know. Yeah, I think it should. I think it looks a lot better that way, actually. So, that's what we're doing today. How many minutes? An hour. An hour already? Building a motorcycle? Does that look good to you guys? It's a little too large looking. Let me look at the MotoGP side views. I think it works. I don't see a problem with it. All I see is that the back end needs to be out a little bit more. So instead of that being a 4, it should be a 3. And then I just have like this part sort of out like that. Or I turn that down to nothing. Then have this 3 this way. That looks a bit more natural, don't it? And then we have a 2 here. Where's the backup lights? There we go. Looks good. It doesn't seem too bad. Alright, time for some testing. Let's make it back to the Grand Prix. Save this as MotoGP with a weird... Oh, okay, MotoGP. I gotta paint this up real quick, so see y'all in a second. Alright, we're back at the newly styled motorcycle. I didn't change anything, by the way, just the paint. So we got some headlights in the front, which are probably completely unnecessary. We also got that Grip King on the side, and Cosmocorp with that nice looking white stripe. Back here, you can see that nice fade into white. We also might need to change this to have the fade too. But whatever. Looking nice. Looking nice. That fade is actually pretty good. But the fade's not everywhere, so... Alright. Let's do a race. 3, 2, 1. We can probably win this easily. Oh my god. Ahmed is not Pikachu. Is horrible at racing. He has a fast car, yes. But he hit the wall. So, that's my biggest concern. I don't think he's catching up to me. Not with 109 miles per hour. I kind of hit the side a little bit. I wonder, do parts that are completely behind others when in the final build affect the overall aerodynamics? Because it's now hiding behind a block. So does this aerodynamics still matter? Or does it not? That's my question. I think we can improve this vehicle with tire pressure. But I'm so far ahead of the Pikachu guy over there. 140 miles per hour. With higher performance. So, let's go to the back wheel over here. Tire pressure can stay 1. And in the front here, tire pressure needs to be 5. Now let's try again. You guys can skip over this. I think it may have become less controllable. Because the front wheel has a lot more grip now. Just causing better steering, maybe. But probably better grip. I think it's fine, actually. If you train a little bit longer with this, I think it'll be fine. Anyways, that's about it for this bike. Should I do the other bike I was planning to do? So, I guess I can do this part real quick. It's called the Vespa GTS 300. Yes, the Vespa. That one. So I'm gonna be building the Vespa for the second part. You might be screaming at me, but why? The recording's already 2 hours long. I don't think you need any more. Well, guess what? You are getting more. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. You're getting more. Okay, so we got a few issues here. It's a Vespa. What are you gonna do? So I'm gonna be modeling this out pretty quickly. Snap camera angle. Aw, yeah, that's gonna be so helpful. Oh my god. Do you know how many times I think I would have needed that button? So many times. I am probably gonna be building another thing for the Leviathan anime. Not on the channel, of course, because it takes too long. I'm just gonna do a showcase of it, so you don't have to worry about that. But like, oh my god, that's gonna be so much help. Oh wait. This is the hard part here. This is the floor. I think because it's the floor, I don't need to attach it like this. I could just attach it easily or... Maybe I can remove this front part and replace it for a gyro. Yeah, I'm gonna replace it with a gyro. Why gyro? It helps not spin things out totally. That's gonna be my excuse right there. I'm gonna be using... Since the Vespa right here is using normal wheels, I'll go with the car wheels. So... Oh dear. It's another one of those dilemmas. Do I go with the off-sided wheel? Or do I go with the off-sided base? I'm going with the off-sided base. Trust me. Trust me, guys and girls. Trust me, this will be good. I hope that you can trust me and trust me, Phosphorus. Phosphorus. The wheel goes out slightly behind the driver. And then there should be a piece right here. There should be two pieces right there. One of which is this. I'm gonna speedrun building this, by the way, so you guys don't get all this wasted time. Because I already am wasting some of my time building this, actually. Lol. I think I should add something here between this and that. This will be covered up with this. And then back here should be like a plate. Right here should be that. And then this will be connected via this. Why is this not attached? Is it because this is not attached? 100%. We need a 2. This is not attached. This is not attached. Maybe we should swap the positions of the engine. No, I'll swap the positions of these. I think I need that slice back. Now I got somewhat unsettling Vespa. Somewhat unsettling Vespa. Now I need this front part here. I'm gonna replace this with just the normal one, because I need the centerpiece right here. The hinge. The hinge should go up into a body. This body right here would have this. So this bottom part's gonna turn. I think that's fine. And I'm gonna have this pipe steering column. This pipe steering column. And then that steering column is gonna connect to... I'm gonna change this up to be this. Then we're gonna get a 2x1 wedge. Up here. 3x1 wedge out here. And the wheel. We're gonna remove this. Place that there. I don't know how to place this. Then right on here. Oh, aerodynamics is so bad on these. Then I'm gonna have a surprising that the suspension has slightly more aerodynamic than the actual wheel. That's gonna go once it's attached. That's gonna go into this and this. Not that. And this. This gyro right here is gonna be only a 10% angle. This right here can keep it's gonna have a 25% angle. No. 25 is too much. 15. Then we're gonna have a vertical gyro. can be should be replacing this engine right here. But I can't replace it. I guess I can duplicate the engines there. And then I'll leave this there. Where's the disconnected parts? This is gonna be a 6. And then the steering hinge be a 1. Because this is a linear hinge. Now I'm gonna replace this piece with this. So, there we go. Let's see. So now we got the seat. Now we need this to go up. And then produce some handlebars. Which will be, let's see, smoke gens? No. Buggy exhaust? I think buggy exhaust. Look. Like handlebars. They will be the Vespa handlebars. We got the Vespa Elite. Which will be right here. Got the wedge. Then got the Vespa shape. Then we get another. Then bam, I think we got a Vespa. Not the best one. I think I gotta make an improvement here. I think these can be just this. No, they don't attach. So we got this. Copy that to the outside. And it looks a lot better now. Now we also gotta lower the acceleration. So we gotta, I don't know, the delay of 0.5. And I think the power should only be in the front wheels actually now. That was going to be 0.56, 0.5 strength. And I realized I still have the controls on this back wheel. Turn off the controls for those. Turn off the controls for this. Keep the controls for that. And then these here. Too bad there isn't like one good one. I think if we add these, it'll look better. But then, again, this is in the way. So, I'm gonna go get that mech cheek again. Place that there. Gonna place that there. Slightly uneven, but I think that's fine. And the Vespa, for the most part, is complete. So now, I'm going to do some detailing, and then we'll be right back with the, detailing meaning like a bunch of decals and stuff. And maybe even a couple bits of shaping. So, I'm very close to done with this. So now all we gotta do is add a nice looking mirror. So gotta paint this last up down to a metallic rocket green. Nah, just white. Enough white, probably better. What are those eyes of yours? And a bam. It's not attached to the actual arm, but nothing you can really do about it. That's about it. gonna save it. Bam. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have any suggestions for future videos, please comment those in the comments. And I would love to answer those questions. Thank you guys, and see ya later.